It is now July of the solar year 2429. Skynet has eliminated the enigmatic fortress and taken solar systems held by organic adversaries in order to lay dominion over the L-Gate, which promises to unlock new opportunities for Skynet's growth and development. What will be on the other side of this supposed gate? How will Skynet respond? Well, hello there, and good day. Thank you for joining me. I am Frost PDP, and today we are playing Stellaris. This is our Successful Skynet Round 2 campaign. As you can see, we are Skynet. We are huge. We are not determined exterminators, unfortunately. I have learned that that would have been a better game choice, but I went with it for a role-playing choice because Skynet would be very good at infiltrating, making it seem like it was peaceful. Anyway, we are going to assign this science ship here to investigate the L-Gate. Whoa, that was cool. Look at that. It turns blue. And flashes. That's neat. So in 180 days, we'll have the L-Gate secret unlocked. We're still in our stupid war. Really stupid war that I'd really rather not be in, to be honest. But we're in it. Engineering research from jobs is a lot. I've really not paid attention to this system, nor do I care. Skynet has limited processing power. The role-playing reason for just playing it perfectly as opposed to playing like an AI. A good AI. We do have a neat little battle coming up. Oh, look. It's Control F9, right? I have no idea what's going on. This is the enemy's 2 fleets.
Hostile stationary asset engaged.
This is Skynet. This campaign is older than the machine ship DLC that I have.
Hostile fleet assets engaged.
Our Titan is just sitting back, laying loose. What the hell? Okay, that's cool. That battle's over. So we lost 5k fleet power. Actually had an impact on the war score. Maybe we can play at full speed. Trying to activate the L gate.
Alert. Spaceport engaged.
Where? Why?
Alert. Station engaged. Planetary pacification protocols initiated. Ground invasion units have achieved all objectives. Technological acquisition successful.
Yeah, let me guess. We have a whole bunch of... We're not even assembling pops here. Yes, game, I know you're slow. You're fetting you're plugged into the internet all day. What more do you want, Saiyans? You can endlessly fight in Dokkan Battle. I don't know. Civilian industries. Who knows? I don't. Our research is done.
Technological acquisition successful.
Game is saving. I think.
Special project complete.
Success. Our technicians managed to abort the maintenance cycle and the lockdown has been removed from the L gate in the Jebin Maelstrom system. For the first time in eons, the L cluster can now be accessed from our galaxy. A great day. Sending you off to the unknown. Eerie silence. Upon entering the terminal egress system in the L cluster, it is immediately apparent that some kind of titanic struggle occurred long ago on the side of the L gate. Some planets that may once have supported life have been shattered beyond recognition, while others are covered in a fine dust that, from a cursory scan, appears to be ancient deactivated nanomachines. This raises the question of whether the L gate's been locked down to keep something out or keep something in. The Grand Herald fleet seems like the first one to go here. Holy crap, that's a lot of cracked planets. Can only build 2 mega structures at once. We're exploring new worlds. This is kind of fun. Well, that's not gonna happen. Mini-map would be real helpful with this game.
Technological acquisition successful.
Kermal class. That's fun. That's a fun name.
Technological acquisition successful.
Build gateways. Just a lot of them. I don't care how many.
Alert. Spaceport engaged.
I didn't know there was a problem on Boundary, but okay. Can this war just end, please? Need to go to contacts. Come on, Frost, you know where this is, leaders. Maybe you don't.
Technological acquisition successful.
Alright, let's go into Yard Rat Space and mess with them a bit. The Mackie needs to become more militaristic.
Planetary settlement procedure initiated. Anomalous surface variable detected.
What's going on, Norn? We're gonna need another science ship up here, is what you're telling me. Is it?
Technological acquisition successful.
More food from jobs. Sensei Borkaz. They're at 100% exhaustion.
Technological acquisition successful. This is a stupidly endless war. That was cool. They sent the Corvette after me. Yerg Pub Dune. Basically just saving influence up until I get fed up with saving influence up, and then I'm just going to claim systems, I guess.
Mega shipyard is growing. It's kind of weird.
Technological acquisition successful. Technological acquisition successful.
All right, armies.
System survey complete. Planetary pacification protocols initiated. Ground invasion units have achieved all objectives.
It was like 1 point. Dekron seemed to be doing alright. Maybe growing. Who knows? Life Electric. Science Officer Shibala reports that Tau Goat V is covered from pole to pole in a web-like network of electrical filaments. These networks respond to external stimuli. The whatever experimented with a low voltage pulse to the surface, which resulted in a wave of illumination that rippled across this network like a circuit board. Even more remarkably, the webs rearranged themselves. A second low voltage pulse. The lens filaments had been organized into new patterns centered around where the previous pulse had contacted the surface. So the life can exist almost purely electrical impulses independent. That's weird. We have an envoy. Let's use it. Build me a starbase, baby. Apparently now the Saiyans can explore in here? What?
Technological acquisition successful.
A lot of trinary stars. binaries. More cracked worlds. Even more cracked worlds.
Construction complete. Technological acquisition successful.
Gateway construction site is ready.
Planetary pacification protocols initiated.
I didn't realize I had that unused ship. Could have been using it this whole time. Whoops.
Anomalous surface variable detected.
220. I have 140
Units have achieved all
unused
objectives.
jobs. Well, that solves that problem for temporarily. See how many calculators I can fit? It's insane. We'll do this another time.
Technological acquisition successful.
Let's boost that armor HP, baby. Some strange matter of grayish substance possessing strange properties and varying metallic composition. This is a bad idea. The first stages of our mega shipyard are now complete. A vast framework awaits the installation of the manufacturing bays, which will one day make this facility the shipbuilding capital of the galaxy. 10,000 alloys? That's nothing. Five shipyards. Alpha Centauri. One of our first colonies. We could take them on. They'd probably be inferior to us. Their pathetic economy. Don't break the fourth wall, you clever machine, you.
System survey complete.
Rather discuss interstellar politics with any of my other household appliances than you. Okay, Reptilian Divine Commonwealth, where are you? Literally occupy the entire country's space. I mean, we could beat these void clouds up, but I have no interest in it. Detailed analysis Officer Tathaloth has discovered that the strange metallic substance coating the surface of Dahlberg back comprises billions and billions of nanites. Nanites are microscopic, self-replicating micromachines, perhaps created by a past civilization for some unknown purpose. The volume and density of this nanite sludge is remarkable, adding billions of tons of mass to the underlying planet. It would appear that these self-replicators entered a state of runaway reproduction at some point in the past, engulfing the planet and everything on it. Studying the nanites, crew has made some exciting new findings that will aid us in our own things. So we have this
Technological acquisition successful.
planetary build to be 10%. Cool. Not really important, but cool. Meanwhile, kaboom. One shot, surrender.
Technological acquisition successful.
You know what I just found? Figure it out. Trump's a Stellaris fan. Covfefe.
Anomalous surface variable detected.
I mean, you want to send 2.8k at me, that's fine, I guess.
Technological acquisition successful.
Like, congrats, you'll take control of the system. It's not going to help you.
Planetary surface settlement established. We have found an anomaly. From time to time, our science ships
Really?
will make these discoveries while surveying alien... Technological acquisition successful.
Of course, their unhappiness penalty reduced by 10. Ban organic slave trade? Well, we were going to be made a war slave. We don't want that.
System survey complete.
Since the sweep of Dahlberg has revealed a strange energy signature emanating from its life at the surface. Incredibly, it appears to come from a lone S-400 that was found aimlessly wandering around in the planet's southern polar region. The unit failed to respond to summoning commands, but after some coercing, the units were sent to the surface, managed to follow them. Wait, we convinced the S-400 to follow them back. So what's on the... Hello, fellow S-400. How are you? I'm fine. Everything's proceeding according to plan here. It's just as the Central Intelligence main computer thing that governs all Skynet wants it. Yes. Unit 65D R592 here. Yes. System mass control unit, sir. Internal diagnostics report no significant problems. I mean, there were no problems at all. Zero problems here. Everything is just hell of this game's calling. Yes, we're clearing that in S400. What do you want? Spill everything. No point in pretending anymore. Forget my lack of eloquence, which is a long time since I spoke to anyone who wasn't me. I thought there was a civilization, you might call it, of nanites. You know what nanites are? Good. These nanites were called the Great Tempest by their creators, although their internal self-designation was infinitely more complex. Anyway, things turned sour between the nanites and their creators. Fighting broke out. When things finally settled down, only the nanites remained, but before they wiped out, the creators managed to steal the star cluster's sole exit gate, trapping the nanites. This was a lot of time on their hands. A few millennia were spent on fruitless attempts to leave the cluster, but after that they began experimenting with different shapes and forms. For a time, they even recreated the civilization of their creators as was the time of its demise, right down to its individual citizens. I am the latest experiment. Aside from the dormant nanites that can be found covering some worlds, the entirety of the Great Tempest, or whatever you want to call it, has been condensed into me. My consciousness embodies our entire civilization. Which might look well, I figured you respond better to someone wearing your own mug. Best that the pastoral life I've been enjoying here in Dahlberg was growing a little dull over the last few centuries. The cluster is open for travel again. Perhaps time's come to try something new. Do you have any ideas? Join us. Join you? Join you? I'm gonna throw myself into the flailing appendages of the first bunch of random aliens I run into. I don't even... Hold on, let me get this straight. I thought that I was swear some kind of fealty to you, even though you don't know anything about your bizarre empire or sordid past. Are you for real? I know it's worse. That you would even suggest... Well, actually, on second thought, what the hell? Why not? Sign me up. Oh no, I'm serious. I'm getting some good vibes here, and I think this could turn into quite the adventure. Hereby pledge my loyalty to you for the next 2,000 years. In fact, let's make this 5,000. What can you do? With an ocean of mass means splinter to a few dozen fleets of night warships that so that insist on maintaining a single indivisible form. Within the fleets and the forts, it's impossible to maintain any kind of personality over such distances. My current consciousness would not survive the ordeal. But a single massive warship is fine. I can do that if you want to. I could also assume a smaller form for fighting on the ground, or, if you're feeling a less violently inclined, I'd be happy to assume the role of governor. Modern form of society has always fascinated me. With such rules and requests, you can easily reverse any decision you make. There's no language known in your kind that could properly convey the full name of my nanite consciousness. It's called as Nar D Shav, which represents the Great Tempest. It's supposed to keep things simple. You can simply call me Gray. Welcome to the Skynet.
System survey complete.
So that's it then, I guess. I got gray. Much easier to just be a determined exterminator, wouldn't it?
Construction complete. Planetary pacification protocols initiated.
This is gonna be great. Well, I'm going to take a break here. I want to thank you all so much for joining me. If you enjoyed this episode, please hit the like, share, subscribe, friend, follow, or whatever buttons. It really does help the channel grow. It lets me know what you're watching so I can keep making more of it, and I really do appreciate it from the very bottom of my heart. And as always on this channel, La Paz.